All right. Let me get one more thing, which is my iPad. So I wanted to, um, well, let's get into YouTube here first. Cool, I put the right password in. I thought that was the wrong password. So I have sitting in front of me Ableton, and I have been using this the past few days. Ableton 12 beta I've had for a while, and yeah, I'm just kind of I'm actually I just filmed a video today, so I'll be dropping that video soonish, like probably tomorrow or something, and just talking about what Ableton is kind of doing for me and meaning to me lately. But I wanted to just hop on here real quick to kind of explore, I guess, using Ableton with this keyboard and seeing if I can get some semblance of a workflow going. So, couple things. So, obviously, the keyboard, you guys should still be able to hear everything as normal, which is good. That's really low latency, which is awesome. Then, if I go into, let's see, if I go into, see, that's the only thing I got to be like reaching forward for this. That's not really a awesome, a perfect position for it. Like I kind of feel like I need it a little bit closer, uh, like yeah, just a little bit closer to me, like right here. So I'll figure that out. But for now, if I go into audio and change this to montage, so now Ableton is synced up via USB-C to montage, which is good. So a couple different things here. If I go here, no. Oh, we need input. Okay, so we need settings to be audio input device is montage and output is montage. Now we can, yo, Fun Size, what's going on, man? How are you? How are you? Thanks for joining. Now, if we just want to just use the sounds here in montage to just, record into Ableton, again, learning the workflow, get more comfortable with it and stuff like that, but to just kind of get something going, we can turn metronome on. Okay, that's pretty loud. Let's see how we could, I guess, turn the metronome volume down. How do we do that again? Is it this? Is it this one here? Is this metronome? Let me see. I think so. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have to turn that down like to about there. Good, man. Glad to hear it. So if I wanted to come in here and just start, just kind of start out and just get a chord progression going, again, just with the sounds. I think there's a few different things here, right? Also, what is that blinking thing there? Oh, hang on. I think is that sync? I'm not sure. Let me see which one this is. This is key MIDI out indicator. So MIDI out meaning something. Yeah, I don't know why that was blinking so crazy just now. You guys can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at Ableton, just as a quick little casual live stream, just for a little bit here until my student, who I have tutoring session with until, or piano lesson with until she joins. But let me just take a sip of this real quick. Yeah, so there's a few different things that I want to be able to do here. Again, one of them is sort of going through different sounds in this keyboard and being able to get musical ideas started quickly and easily. So something like that, and we're like, okay, let's see how this goes. So we want to slow this down. Boom, boom, something like that. Boom, doom, doom, doom. Again. So something like that, and we want to kind of get that. We want to get that captured in as audio, just direct. No dealing with, um, what is it called? No dealing with DAW control or anything like that. That's the eventual thing I want to learn on here because this does have DAW control with Ableton, which I'm quite curious about how it works. When I used it the other day, it didn't do what I needed it to do. Like I need to be able to just tap a button on here. There's so many buttons and sliders on here. I just wanted things to work a little bit more seamless, and it didn't quite do that, but that's okay. I'm gonna figure out how to get it to work, or if there's a way to get it to work. Which I that little sound you're hearing is like my mustache hitting the microphone. It's pretty funny. All right, so let's try recording something. Actually, that's not recording. Why isn't that recording? Let's try again. Let's try again. Cool. So now we can throw some drums in there. Let's see. So drums would either come from. Okay, so this is where a couple different things I got to think about. Let's keep this going. So I have this in front of me, and I don't know how you change MIDI on here, or even if there is a way. That's the one. I had an issue. With this. I love this keyboard, by the way. More content to come on this for sure moving forward. But this, I okay. Where am I going with this? So I would need something to input drums into this now, and okay, a few different things I'm kind of thinking. This would be perfect because it's velocity sensitive and it's finger drumming and all the, everything that you need on it. But for the sake of what we're doing now, let's just say if we're just going to go in here and just add some drums. And we're going to add like a drum kit, and let's figure this out like the quickest way. So I bring that in. We now have piano sound as well as the drum kits that I just brought in from Ableton. So now the quickest thing I need to figure out is how to get. I want no piano sounds coming in. I think if I just turn these all the way down, so I can do something like that as a rudimentary way, right? Turn these knobs all the way down. Now we're not hearing anything from here, but we're just hearing. So something like that, I guess. Let's see. So then we have that rolling. So then I might look at turn the metronome off. Turn the metronome off. Yeah, I said turn the now. Okay, so a couple things. I don't think so. I was just thinking. Yeah, okay. So my microphone. So at this point, let me think about this. We would we need audio, my voice, to be able to. Damn, I hopped in at the. Hey, what's going on, Squidward House? How you doing? You really did actually. So from here, what I would want to do is my voice is going out to you guys through this mixer. But now I would, and again, I'm not going to do it now, but I can just see how. Oh, I would love to be able to incorporate my voice into like and record audio, my like vocals and stuff, right on the fly. Can't do that right now with the way this is set up. I mean, I can set up I mean, there's ways around that, but I'd have to kind of figure that out a little bit. But that's okay. We're getting somewhere. Just again, exploratory type of a thing here. I think the other thing that we're going to just kind of continue building on this right now, as a matter of fact. Let's find some other sounds. Okay, so these are really low. So we need to go into like here. And in a minute, when I get a little tired of using my mouse so much, that's when I'm going to tap into this DAW remote thing and just kind of give it another go. Now that I have a different lens that I'm looking at Ableton through, not literally, but figuratively, I'm kind of like understanding it better than I was before. So we're going to look at that in just a second. But from here, we have this going. So Now let's find some other sounds. Let's find something here. That's good. I like that. All right, let's go. Bring that right in, straight up. So a couple things. So now what we might want to do is we have something rolling. So first of all, we want to do like a file, say, what is it? Collect all and save, right? So this collects all the samples. And then this is what, 2024. And this, we're going to call this what, montage? Montage M. Because that's my first montage M thing that I created. So that's cool. So that's done. Then we might want to look at this DAW remote thing a little bit better on here. Again, so the way I'm thinking that this probably works is like two different directions in terms of using this with the DAW. One of them is you're using it as an instrument, right? And you are just transferring, you're just recording audio from your sounds directly into the DAW of choice that you're using, which is what we've just been doing. And then the other thing is, the other way is using this, as I'm looking for it, DAW remote. So I just pressed DAW remote just now, and then if I go into, what is it, settings, and go into live, so I have this set into live right now with DAW remote, and it says, wait, channel. So these are the channels here. I don't freaking know. Channel 1 through 16. Okay, so this is where I gotta kind of understand this a little bit better, like how this works. But local control, dial. So I'm trying to see. So that, let me see. I'm trying to see how this actually works, right? So like, okay, so slider 1 is working. Slider 2 is going to work for 2 once we bring a sound into 2, like this, for example. Right, so slider 2 works. So these change the volumes here, as expected. Cool. These change to your different tracks. Cool. Now, right off the bat, okay, they changed to different tracks, but why is see, this thing needs to be selected, this record. Yeah, that needs to be, I don't know why that doesn't work. What if you do like a shift in that? No. So the record button or the arm button is not activated with just highlighting the track, and that's kind of crazy that that's not happening. I have to look up and see how to manage that. But that's the first thing, and then you have these over here. This is like pan. So all this stuff seems like it works pretty well. I'm not sure what these buttons do here. I'm not sure what those buttons do, or even stuff on the hmm. Yeah, CHG send. Okay, so this shows you the names of the tracks, which is cool. And it gives you some good information up here, I guess. Um, hmm. But anything else? Like what I'm trying to see what else how else we can use what's here. Like what else? Okay, what about part solo? Hang on, let's see. No. Oh, here we go. Mute. Oh, here we go. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, okay. Hang on, hang on. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So, part select. Ooh, check this out. Okay, we just figured something out. So, this is how you select your different parts. Ooh, that's big. That's big, guys. Keyboard control. And then this keyboard control is how you arm your different tracks. Also, the sound that we're hearing in here right now. Okay, so we need to turn local control off, I guess, right? Okay, so we turn local control off if we just want to use this to control Ableton. Okay, so this now becomes uh, something dope, something really good. Okay, so now what we just figured out is a few different things. We figured out how to, and also there's shift, there's solo and mute on here too. So we figured out how to use these buttons to control. Oh, and shift is right here too, to control different parameters in Ableton. Part select selects a different part wherever you want to be highlighting. Cool. Keyboard control arms the track. Cool. You have the text of the like a little bit of the text of like the name of the different scenes that you're looking at, or the different tracks that you're looking at, and like a little bit of text of the name. Not that much. I wish it was a little bit more than that, but it's still, you get some text there, which is cool. Then there's this shift and solo, and now these solo different parts, so that's cool. And then there's shift mute, and these mute different parts. Okay. Let's see what else we can do on here. So let's see. So we should be here. So we're locked in there. So now what about record and stuff? That's the other stuff that's super important, right? How do I just be like, all right, I want to be here, I want to be on this track, and I want to start recording. If I hit record, so when I hit record, record starts recording, but not session recording. We need to figure out how to do session recording. Is it shift and record? No. That's something that I have to figure out. I might be able to assign something. So these buttons, shift. So this changes octave. I would think that this should change the volume. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're definitely getting somewhere. I'm just trying to see what other functions we can use here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But that's what we need. Yeah, we need to figure out how to start recording in session view on here, and I don't see a way to do that just yet. Um, yeah, okay, but let's keep exploring. So this is okay. I'm trying to see like this. What is this actually change? What is this actually changing? I don't know. This super knob. What does the super knob do in DAW control? All right. Well, okay. Hang on. A couple other things. So we're in track mode. Now, what happens if we go to plugin mode? Plugin mode. Naturally, hang on. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I would like to be able to just sift through different modes without doing touchscreen, but it's fine. If I go now to, I guess, an instrument, or let's go to sound. Let's go to, I don't know, lead, synth, synth. Where the fuck isn't that on here? What? Pad? Okay. So what happens if I bring this in here? This is the other thing that this can do. Okay. So now we're in plugin mode. Okay. So this is where we would need to map, and I might do it right now. We need to, it looks like at least, we need to map these four. I mean, these 8 should be mapped automatically to the 8 that are right here, right? But they're not. They should be. What about transport control? Transport, hang on, I could be mistaken. One sec. Transport, okay, so let's see what's happening here. I don't fully get it, but I think, I'm trying to see. All right, so hang on. Let's go back to track. We don't know what those buttons do. Let's go to transport. So transport, vibes, low hit, vibe. I'm trying to see what's happening here. I think, I'm trying to see what these do. This is not doing anything for me, nor is this. Yeah, I don't fully know, actually. Okay, the levels we understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. These are different parts. Okay, part 1. Funny tuning, DK, This is something, but I don't know. I don't know what these are. I don't know what this is doing. I'm not sure. But I do know the plugin needs to be. I do know we need to save the plugin. So all right, we have this saved already. So if we do a new, I guess on here, a file new set, we don't need to save it. I suppose we need to bring in something like this. We need to MIDI map these parameters to these. Just one time, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have those mapped. Okay, then if we bring in the sound, so this is the sound here. So any other sound we bring in, turn that off. Let's go, I guess, let's find like basic, or I don't know. What if you hit chord, what happens? These are, no, we don't want chords. I guess stab, and then turn this on. Let's see. Let's try some of these. It's super loud. No, don't like that. All right, we just really need some like keys or something. I'm trying to. That's the thing about this. I'm just trying to get more comfortable with how to get to sounds quicker. So if I go to, I guess let's go to woodwind or strings. Let's go to strings, and then this we want to sound what? Digital cinematic. Let's see. See, there's too many sounds that I don't like. We just want, let me see, acoustic. How about acoustic? How about this? What the fuck? Nah, see, it's weird. It's weird. This takes a little bit of the, synthetic. Like, I don't know how to find, okay, so let's see, strings, and then string ensemble, okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. And then, all right, so I don't know. All right, so what about these? Cursor? What does cursor do? Use for remote. I don't know what these things on the bottom here do at all. Cursor, dial. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so cursor. Okay, so there you go. Cursor and dial helps you navigate on here, so that's pretty important. So that's how you can get to things. So if that's the case, how do you, all right, so let me see. Again, I'm trying to figure out what am I trying to do here? Trying to figure out how to get a session record going here. Do I need to map another button or is there a way to do so? And if I'm on here and I hit enter, no. I don't know. I don't know how you, yes, enter, exit. No, not exit. We want to be back in DAW control. I mean, we've made a lot of progress here. We made a lot of progress. But again, we need to figure out how to get session view recorded. And I don't quite have that yet. Transpose scene. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I wonder if any of these buttons over here might work, huh? I mean, yeah. Well, these are not. Okay, so these aren't sending MIDI. These are sending something else. This becomes your MIDI section here. So I'm curious to see what, like, I don't know, like this, for example, motion sequencer trigger. So like, what if I said like, I don't know, MIDI, this is that button. Boom. Now I'm like, okay, I want to start recording. I don't know what the timing is. Okay, no, we need that to be lower. We got to update these things a little bit, but that's fine. And then bring the tempo. Okay, so even tap tempo. How do we... Tempo is where again on here? Tempo is here. So I would need this tap tempo button. Like I wish I can use this to get my tap tempo going, but I have to think about a different. See, that's a little troubling, but that's fine. Where's my sound? We don't have any sound over here. Okay, let's bring in. Oh, let's bring in a plugin. This is maybe a better idea. Let's see. How do we sift through sounds a little bit better on here? Jordan Rudess. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can get that straight away. That's good. No. so this is gonna be fun. So we made a lot of progress in Ableton today, and that's a great thing. Um, yeah, let's save this. Control, or I wish there was a shortcut for collect all and save, but alas, there is not. So, oh boy, hang on. Okay, so that we need to be a little careful with. Okay, okay. Hello from work. How's it going? Hey, Dustin, what's going on, man? I'm just about to head out, but appreciate you hopping on and saying what's up, man. And it's going great. Um, I don't know what to call this montage two. Yeah, it's going great. I've made a lot of progress. You can catch the rerun of this if you'd like. But yeah, just I was just playing around with Ableton, figuring out some DAW control stuff and how to use this beast of a keyboard, with Ableton now that I'm like learning Ableton a bit more and really appreciating what it has to offer. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Maybe I'll hop back on tonight, and if not tonight, maybe tomorrow or something. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Um, Notification bell, definitely a good idea for anyone who wants to. Damn, sorry, that probably was loud. Be notified when I go live, which is I don't have a set time. It's kind of whenever I feel like it slash have time. Um, yeah. So actually, before I go, let's turn DAW control off really quick, and let's go into live set. Ableton is nice once you. Yeah, yeah, dude. I mean, yes, yes, it is. I'm having an immense amount of fun. Just it's a cool journey. Like having used Ableton, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago or something. You're still trying to get it dope. And then not wrote it off, but just said I don't like working on a computer, doing music on a computer. I like working on a computer. I don't want to do creative, fun stuff on a computer. But things have changed a lot since then. I mean, now I have a really good computer that sometimes feels like I'm working on it. Sometimes it's fun. The MacBook it can be fun. It can be inspiring to get stuff done on it. And just yeah, just leaning into like it. And I'm gonna talk about this in the video that I'm probably gonna drop tomorrow. Still just finishing up some edits on it, but it's just it's really nice to have like a home base for all of my music. So like if I'm doing some OPZ performance or something like that on a track, I don't I can record that to Ableton now. And that's going to be another thing that I kind of do next is like sync up the tempos, record it to Ableton, and then maybe add some stuff to the performance, some little sounds, like punch in recordings like in a linear fashion, and that's exciting to me, right? That's going to allow me to have so much variation and stuff, and then have the music be like a live feel for a song on an album or something like that, right? Because I'm like recording it live. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm excited about regarding it, and yeah, I gotta head upstairs. Have my wife get my daughter down. Probably gonna actually, yeah, give her a bath tonight, I'm thinking. But yeah, appreciate you guys joining. Let's do one more thing before we go. Let's turn this off. Totally get you. Make Ableton templates out. Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, there is a template section down here, right? So I have like a. That's a great idea. Fantastic. I have a. That's huge what you just said. The idea about defaults, but I'm like the default for when I'm here might be different than for the default when I'm somewhere else. So templates will come into play super handy with that. Also, no sound is coming out. Is that because in DAW remote local control is still off? Yeah, you got to turn it back on, huh? Okay, okay, okay. Why does it not sound that great? I mean, CFX grand. Let me see what this sounds like. Yeah, that's better. Hmm. Damn, I'm messing up. beautiful song. I have a template for bass guitar, then one for SV. There, huge time. Yeah, that's huge. I really do appreciate that, and yeah, I might just start thinking about yeah what that looks like. Yeah, for sure. Like, what different templates will I need for the different things that I plan on doing with Ableton without overwhelming myself, right? Sometimes a template may be useful for, yeah, recording some OBZ performance versus doing something on here versus starting from scratch versus sampling. So that's really good. Appreciate it. I am gonna bounce, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for joining. Like, subscribe, all the things. Appreciate y'all, and look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace. That was a hard hit just now. Shouldn't place that down so hard.